Hello, how are you?
Hi.
Please tell us who you are and what you do.
Okay. Thank you. My name is Vida, and I'm a sports professional. Currently a PhD teacher
Thank you very much.
and coaching. Yes.
What do you like about your career?
Well, like could be an understatement. What do I love about my career? So yeah, it's something that when you do something that you're passionate about, uh, it's fun, it earns you money, and keep you healthy. That's what I like most about my career.
Thank you very much. And what do you hate about your career?
That at some point you stagger a bit, again with age. Now PE, sports coaching, the dynamics around the age limit with regards to some opportunity would, I think, be a hindrance at some point.
What do you mean by that? By an age limit?
Um, it gets to a point where the, do I say, retirement phase in sports, it kind of declined with age. If you look at the, say, international jobs, you realize that they're keen on age when it comes to PE teachers. I think that's on the lower, on the deep side in this career life.
Okay, thank you very much. What advice would you give an 18-year-old wishing to pursue a similar career?
Go for it. It's worth it. It's fun, enjoyable. You learn in the process and it pays well. So yeah, go for it. Yes.
Okay. What would you change about your career if you were taken back in time?
The hesitations. I think you should realize what you want from the start so that you. Because for me, I started as a coach, did sports management, and then it was confusing. You don't really know what you want to do. But then I got my calling in teaching and sports coaching. So I think if you get it right the first time, it gets easier.
Okay, that's a good one. And so, how do you normally balance between your social life and your professional career?
Mm, why put a pause? I mean, juggle both of them, see where that lands, where that takes you. So I don't. I just go with the flow, whatever works. Yes.
Okay, interesting. So, and when do you think is in someone's life? When do you think is the right time to get into a serious relationship with perhaps someone of the opposite gender?
Mm, well, that is not tied to time. I think when you meet whoever you meet at whatever time you meet these people, get serious enough. Do whatever makes you happy. But when it gets to settling down, again, there's no time limit. Do it when you feel ready for it.
Thank you. So I'll take you back to balancing or juggling between the social life and your professional career. Many people struggle in the sense either the social life takes a toll on their professional life, or vice versa. You realize that people become sports professionals, which would demand a lot of commitment, a lot of time, and perhaps a lot of traveling, maybe limiting their social life, or perhaps bringing a gap between themselves and maybe their social partners. So, what advice would you give such individuals getting into the international environment?
Well, I think it's easier when you with someone whose interests and whatever they like align with yours. Because now, if you want to go international and maybe your partner is in another profession, that becomes a challenge. So maybe plan early. See if you can get someone within the same profession, likes and stuff. But again, it's about priorities. So when you create your priorities right, I believe you should be able to strike a balance and don't over rely on one side. You can't just be work, 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 work. Somehow strike a balance and see what happens in that. So I think yes, it's doable, and maybe just have fun with it. If you have fun with something, it's easier. So I think if maybe your friends, you align to whatever you're doing, so that you don't have a very big drift, so that yeah, it's possible.
Okay, thank
Yes.
you very much. And now, almost to my last question. Uh, what made you perhaps pursue teaching an international curriculum vis-a-vis the national curriculum? And given an opportunity, would you want to teach in the national curriculum? If yes,
Well,
why? If no, why not?
okay. For me, an opportunity presented itself, and then I did a little bit of research, and I liked what I found, and so it was like, why not? I mean, the national curriculum is great, and we should really market it. But then the international one comes with additional opportunities. You get to travel, you earn good money, you get to network. So whichever works for you, you go for it. So I'd say I would consider the national curriculum, but for now I'm focused on the international piece.
Okay,
So yes.
thank you. Last question: where do you see yourself, or either socially or in your career in the next 10 years?
Ah, 10 years. Okay. I'd like to be in a situation where I'm giving back to my community more. There's a project that I run. It's a bit dormant, but it's on sexual reproductive health and rights, and we champion it through network. So I'd like to see myself more into the community-based programs where you enhance, you kind of educate through sports. That would be, I'd be happier. That would happen in the next 10 years. Yes.
Sorry to take you back. There's a question I forgot, which I felt would be important for viewers or listeners.
Okay.
How does someone get into the international teaching career?
Do your qualifications locally, have your degrees, have your, those certificates, but then you have to do, depends with the approach. You can do an international course, or you can say volunteer in these international schools or do internships there, but it's better when you train. You can do the PGDI being offered by Braeburn, or I understand Riara have some courses. You can do IB training depending with the curriculum that you're eyeing. Yeah, but you need to have that qualification to enable you to get into the international market. And a master's is also very important, say in education. Yes.
Okay, I think that's it for now. Thank you very much for your time and the knowledge you've shared with us with regards to the sports career, and we wish you all the best in your future endeavors.